Hello everybody, welcome to the first video that I am going to be making, and today we're going to be playing a Roblox game called Microverse Size Comparison. Now, spawning in, we see, well, a few things. So, you obviously have all the Robux stuff that you could buy, because, this game still has to make money somehow. And just getting right into it, we see at the spawn area, we could see how we have a 1 meter cube. I think this will be our base measurement for everything else. Same with this regular noob player, as well as a doge, I guess. It's like referencing the 1 meter cube, we can see how this train is roughly, uh, if we turn this train into a cube, it would be roughly 1 meter in length. Now I'm just gonna check out this portal here. It says that, you would need all 5 secret coins to be collected to enter this area, and this portal will shrink you down to 10 to the negative 35 power of your current size. So this is quite a small thing, I guess. So going to the first part, we could see, alright, we've become smaller. So now we are about the size of like we previously mentioned, this train is about 1 meter in size, in length. So if we just look at that, we could see that we're about, well, let's do some calculations here. So not even calculations, just visual measurements. We could see we are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. We're about 1/9 of a meter. About. So, uh, very rough estimates, just so you know. This is nowhere near accurate. And, our science says we are now macroscopic, meaning, basically we're tiny, but we are not microscopic. We could still be seen with a regular camera. I believe that's the definition of microscope. Macroscopic, I'll be searching up the definition real quick. Okay, now continuing, sorry, from previously, where we previously were, macroscopic literally just means visible to the naked eye and not microscopic. Okay, let's shrink further. Now we see that the previous 1 meter train is ginormous and the ant is also about the same height as an average our Roblox character. Actually, almost double the height. So we are now officially, well, quite small, and there doesn't seem to be a sign here to point out our exact dimensions or, yeah, no. And I'm unsure what this object here is. So let's just shrink. Alright, we have shrunk and we see a blood cell, an X chromosome, and a Y chromosome. This doesn't seem to be accurate sizes because I do not believe X chromosome is that large. I also believe that this is a white blood cell, but I'm also not too sure. Please, somebody else double check me. Please fact check me because I don't want to be giving misinformation here. And we are now microscopic, meaning that we cannot be seen with a visible eye, and well, probably is usually seen with a microscope. So let's shrink further. All right, now we see a. Is that? Oh, we could see a virus from here. As well as we are about the size of a red blood cell, as well as these X and Y chromosomes. Once again, I'm not sure how accurate sizes those are, but hey, there is a white blood cell here. Or honestly, I'm not sure if this is a white blood cell. It could very well be bacteria, fungi. Just please somebody fact check me in the comments. All right. But there does seem to be a coin on here, so I'm just gonna collect that so we could shrink to the previous thing we saw. Right, shrinking further, we have now reached the size of a virus and a strand of DNA, apparently. So, at this scale, shrinking down is 10 times your current scale. It won't change much from now, so you'll be shrinking down by a factor of 100. That actually makes a lot more sense, because, yeah, not much things get smaller than this, at least full systems of organisms. such as, well, DNA strand and a actual functioning piece of virus. Yes. Okay, so we're going to be shrinking by a factor of 100 now. We are now molecular. I see what I believe. Yeah, I see a molecule and this thing, which I'm not too sure. I'm gonna do a little bit of research and gonna get back to you in a second. So getting back to it, once again have no idea what this is. Uh, Somebody please, if you could, tell me what this is in the comments. The closest thing I could find is possibly nanotech, but I mean, looking at a molecule, this doesn't exactly look like a group of molecules. It literally just looks like a tube. So I have no idea what this is. Once again, we're gonna shrink. Right, at this point, we could definitely see that the molecule is huge, and so is this giant tube thing. Once again, I have no idea what it is. Please, somebody tell us what this is in the comments. And I can only imagine this be a electron. I have no idea. It could just be, well, we'll shrink and we can see, we'll find out what that actually is. Shrinking, this thing still has not changed. It is ginormous, quite frankly, so I'm unsure of what exactly that is. We see a yellow orb. I can't even imagine what this is. We are now at a subatomic level. I can only imagine this be some kind of large mol cell. Or not a cell. We are too small to be cells. I can only imagine this be some kind of particle. But once again, okay, so this cannot be a particle. This is some kind of microscopic structure, and I'm not sure what it is. Somebody tell me what it is in the comment, and the reason that it can't be a particle is because we see an atom here. So, assuming, well, let's shrink and check out what this atom actually is. Okay, so, assuming the blue, uh, orbs be neutrons and the red orbs be protons, we have one, two, three, four. Okay, so one, two, three, four on top, five. Alright, so there seems to be five protons and one, two, three, four neutrons. So doing a quick Google search, this will give us a boron, the element boron. So going through the periodic table, hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron, hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron. So this is the fifth element in the periodic table, atomic number 5, uh, as the 5 protons. Okay, now shrinking further, we have reached quarks. They come in many different sizes. I can only assume these colors are not color coded, so I'm going to assume this is a up quark, that's a down quark. Of course, the atom is no longer here, so we can no longer, check the proton to see which exact of what, if this is an up quark, that's a down quark. We have no idea at this point, and we are be beyond subatomic. So I can't really figure out what these is, but we can only go by sizes, and I really don't feel like doing 2 seconds of Google search, to be honest. It's not that long, I understand, but like, if you really wanted to know this information, I would seriously recommend you uh checking out physics textbook or even just doing a quick Google search. So continuing downwards, we're shrinking by 100, and oh, we could see that we are so small to the point where Roblox's actual software is bugging out. It's becoming a little confused and things are becoming shaky. Okay, moving even further down, I have no idea what that is. It could be, I don't really know what that could be. I mean, it could be a photon or an electron or something really small that goes at the speed of light. I forgot what the other ones are. It's like a gluon and a graviton. It's a gluon, electron, and one other things. I think it's called a graviton, but I honestly don't remember. They all move at the speed of light. Obviously, a photon moves at the speed of light. They are light. So I really genuinely do not know what this is. And we're going to shrink further. Okay, we are almost at a point of no return. The camera is seriously glitching, as especially in first person. I see a giant, tiny objects that I have no idea what it possibly could be. At this point, I think this game is just messing with us because no object could be physically this small. I do not believe. Okay, so at this point, we're at the end of our journey. For now, next come back to the updates to explore other secrets. Alright. Oh, I see a coin on this one actually, so I'm going to get that coin real quick. Just gonna snatch that. Alright, but yeah, we are at a beyond subatomic level to the point where I have no idea what we even are. From this point, there's only going up. So we're going to grow by scale of 100 to a certain point, and we're going to try to collect the rest of the coins that we missed. Right. So there doesn't seem to be any coins on this level, neither at this scale. Honestly, I'm just zooming out because I don't really want to waste my time looking around the entire map. It's gonna grow again. There's absolutely nothing here, as you could clearly see. We're going to grow again, and again, and again, and again. Wait, I think I just shrunk last time. Yeah, I definitely messed up. Sorry. We're gonna grow. Okay. Now at this point, let's see. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing here. We're just gonna grow. Once again, absolutely nothing. And again, absolutely nothing. At this point, I feel like the developer is kind of trolling here, or I may be incredibly blind. You could let me know in the comment section. I feel like there has to be a coin on here, in there somewhere. I don't see anything, so I'm gonna assume not. Also, unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any way to run or sprint, so this is gonna be tiring. No coins here with the DNA and virus. Gonna grow again. Nothing with the chromosomes, I suppose. Yep, absolutely nothing. Gonna grow once more. Do we not collect that coin earlier? I could have sworn we collected it. Oh, it seems to just respawn. Okay. Well, either ways, we're gonna grow. How microscopic. We're beginning to reach the beginning of the game again. Doesn't seem to be any coins on the hand, or I can only assume is some kind of mass of candy or sugar. And we're gonna grow again. And at last, oh, not quite. And at, sorry, one more, and finally, at last we have reached the beginning. And yet we have found absolutely nothing. We do not have all of the coins. So, kind of stuck here. I'll get back to playing this game in the next video and try to find the coins in the meantime. Alright, bye!